Welcome Diecast race fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And it's time for round number 4 of the Mustang Memorial Cup.
Yeah, it's been an epic battle so far. Let's have a look at the scores. Now, the 6 on the right there are at a real risk of being eliminated. So any driver that gets over 22 is just going to start popping these drivers off the list. And then you've got Serrano Buckminster there also on 21. But let's have a look at tonight's drivers.
Okay, first up we got Fractal Panda. Then we've got Scooter Roundwell, Mad Carthos, Loeb Knips, Comp Killer, and of course Idiot Luggage.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix of new drivers along with experienced drivers, but we'll see if that experience pays off for them or not. And if you haven't seen the other rounds, make sure you go back and check it out. There's some amazing racing and some great action.
But enough of what's happened before, let's get into race number 1. We've got Fractal Panda and Scooter Roundwell up front, Mad Carthos and Loeb Knips in behind, Idiot Luggage and Comp Killer bring up the rear.
There's been a lot of accidents in this racing so far, but we'll see if these boys can keep it together tonight.
Fractal Panda making clean work of that one, all the way down to the finish. Nice and easy. Oh, we're missing someone though.
Yeah, Mad Carthos is on his roof there for some reason. How did he go over right there? Did he go over earlier and slide all the way down there?
I'm not sure, mate. I think we need to go back and have a look at the replay.
Okay, so in the Jade Monkey replay here, we start off at the jump and we see everybody over cleanly into the start of Kahuna Corner, and then, he looked like he was tag teamed by Loeb Knips, Idiot Luggage and Comp Killer.
Wow, that's pretty rough on these guys. They really did. They just boxed him in. Loeb Knips stopped him from getting through, and then Idiot Luggage and Comp Killer just absolutely ganged up on him and flipped him over.
They seem to be following Big Sam's example from earlier.
Alright, well, Fractal Panda takes the win, followed by Scooter Roundwell and then Loeb Knips as we go to race number 2. We've got Idiot Luggage and Fractal Panda up front, Scooter Roundwell and Mad Carthos, and then at the back, Loeb Knips and Comp Killer. Fractal Panda out strong, Idiot Luggage right there with him. Oh, and Fractal Panda goes over. There's pandemonium on the track as the cars split to go around him. Comp Killer left behind, and Fractal Panda spinning on his roof.
Wow, that was crazy. Let's have a look at the Jade Monkey replay. So, Fractal Panda nicely out in front, and he flipped himself over. But then Idiot Luggage tried to climb all over him. Look at this, you'll see it on this angle. He comes around, he rolls himself over, and then somehow Idiot Luggage looks like a great white shark gnawing on a carcass there as he gets all over him, and then cuts up the inside, crosses the line just ahead of Scooter Roundwell. But those drivers did amazingly well to get around him.
So looking at the points, Fractal Panda goes from first to 0 there. Fortunately, Scooter Roundwell picks up 6 points, moving him to 12, Idiot Luggage on 11. So the drivers reset. This time we've got Comp Killer up front with Idiot Luggage. Fractal Panda, Scooter Roundwell in behind. They head down the track, Comp Killer out in front. Oh, and Comp Killer goes off! And a huge bounce there. The other drivers make it to the finish, but what happened with Comp Killer?
Got to check this Jade Monkey replay on this one. So Comp Killer well out in front, nice and clean, and then somehow gets his wheel up over that side barrier and just throws himself off track.
That's really going to hurt him in the points now.
Wow, would you look how high he got?
That's incredible. I've never seen a car bounce quite like that. Did he land on a landmine or something? I mean, that's crazy how much air he got just from going sideways off there. Look at that. He bounces up higher than the track and then almost takes out Shelby Mace, who's just parked at the diner waiting for her next race.
Let's just take a quick break while we clean this up.
Welcome back, race fans. Comp Killer going for big air, even though it's not part of the competition.
Unbelievable. But because he's off track, that means he's going to miss a race while the scrutineers check his car out.
So Scooter Roundwell moves up to 16 points. Idiot Luggage there moving ahead with 19 points overall so far.
And then close behind him you've got Scooter Roundwell and Fractal Panda so far, but Comp Killer not looking good so far.
So we start race 4 with only 5 vehicles as Comp Killer's getting checked out by the scrutineers.
Hopefully they check it out a bit better than they did with Doug Gnarly's car last week.
Loeb Knips and Idiot Luggage up front. They'll be pretty even as they go through KM Corner here. Out early. Oh, and Fractal Panda goes over. Fractal Panda's over, Luap Knips races to the finish, followed by Idiot Luggage and Scooter Roundwell. But Mad Carthos stuck back with Fractal Panda there.
In the Jade Monkey replay, we'll see what happened coming out of KM corner here. So Fractal Panda was a little bit hard to see if we slow it down. I just got his front wheel a little bit out on that centre barrier, and that was enough to roll him over. Oh, look at that. He almost managed to flip all the way back onto his wheels, but he just had too much momentum and kept going. Scooted around with a beautiful pass there to get around the wreck. You'll see it here. Scooted around well, very nicely done, but Mad Carthos unfortunately just spun himself out and couldn't get going. But look at that roll there, Fractal Panda.
Yeah, that was definitely a brutal hit right on his roof like that. And unfortunately for him, he didn't quite have enough momentum to get back over onto his wheels either. So, Scooter Roundwell moves up to 20 points, but Idiot Luggage storming ahead with his 6 points in that race moves him up to 25. That's a great effort so far.
Well, he did win last year's rally, so we know he can drive.
So Comp Killer joins the race again. We've got Mad Carthos and Luap Knips up front with Comp Killer and Idiot Luggage, then Fractal Panda and Scooter Roundwell. Oh, Mad Carthos has gone. Oh, and there is major carnage in behind. Luap Knips gets out in front cleanly. But there is absolute mayhem on the track. Scooter Roundwell can't quite roll to the finish. Idiot Luggage and Fractal Panda caught up in that chaos as well. And Comp Killer's parked on the back of one of the trucks, taking out one of those beautiful old restored cars.
As we go through the Jade Monkey replay, it all went wrong from this first corner. Mad Carthos just gunned it too early out of the corner, rolls himself over, and then Comp Killer got nailed.
Yeah, a really tough break for Comp Killer after only just being cleared to race again.
Looks like he takes out a Spectator over on the right and then jumps across to the left and smashes into that beautiful classic car.
Well, if we look here, whoa, there are actually two Spectators there. His bumper must have grazed the moustache of that first guy.
Well, it did more than graze the moustache of the second guy. He absolutely nailed him.
Yeah, he definitely got pummeled. He's probably dead.
Yeah, but enough about the guy. What about that beautiful classic car that just got smashed off the back of the transporter here? Look at that. Absolute carnage for that poor car. You see it here. He bounces up. Oh, he actually got a punt from behind from Fractal Panda by the look of it. He comes back across, bounces off Scooter Roundwell's roof. Scooter Roundwell, not put off by the car landing on his roof, gets around Fractal Panda and races to the finish.
Just lucky more cars weren't involved, I guess.
Oh, no, look, I don't think he is dead, mate. I think he's just looking for his beer. I'm pretty sure he dropped it under that Corvette chassis there.
Well, let's just have another look. Comp Killer with a huge accident there, slides down, nails the dude sitting on his car, and if he's not dead, he'll be eating through a straw for the rest of his life. But, oh, that beautiful classic car.
So we're just going to take another quick break while we mop this up.
So with that, Comp Killer is basically done for the night because he's out for the last race.
However, there's a great battle up front between Scooter Roundwell, Luap Knips and Idiot Luggage. Let's see who takes it out.
So we've got Scooter Roundwell and Mad Carthos up front. Let's see if Mad Carthos can keep it together this time.
Well, he definitely needs to tidy it up if he's going to pick up any points and stay in his competition.
Scooter Roundwell and Mad Carthos out in front. And oh no, Mad Carthos goes off. And there is a race to the finish for second and third there. But Mad Carthos again caused the carnage in the last race, and this race manages to only take out himself.
In the Jade Monkey replay here, it looked like he was unforced. He clipped the back of Scooter Roundwell's car. Scooter did a beautiful job of keeping that car under control, but Mad Carthos just seemed to lose control completely.
Of course, a hit like that could have damaged his steering and caused him to go off there.
Well, whatever the cause, he just gets his rear end up on the side and throws himself down. Very disappointing for Mad Carthos there, but Scooter Roundwell, beautiful drive, and picks up another win.
So a top effort there from three of the drivers, Scooter Roundwell, Luap Knips and Idiot Luggage, all in the 30s after some impressive driving tonight.
Yeah, but not so impressive from Comp Killer and Mad Carthos. You can see them there hooked up to the tow trucks.
Well, they certainly provided some entertainment at least.
But it's not just about entertainment. Let's have a look at the points and see who's moving on.
So we've got up front, Daddy G, Scooter Roundwell, Idiot Luggage, Luap Knips, Shelby Mays and Bo Shea make up the top six. Then the next six we've got the Zombie, Big Sam, Keys, Mrs. Zombie, AB and Dick Turpin.
There's been some absolutely stunning races so far, right from the time trials on the Helix, all the way through the rounds, but now it's into the business end with the semi-finals.
And then we say goodbye to Jimmy John, Kappa Deluxe, Canadian Stig, Serrano Buckminster, Fractal Panda, Big Al, Hames Junt, Doug Gnarly, James Sterling, Mad Carthos, Horvin Sung, and then just the most disappointing run from Comp Killer. When Comp Killer's been a regular at the Canyon, so he knows the track, but just had all sorts of problems tonight.
Well, to be fair, mate, I think some of those problems weren't just his doing. He did get shunted from behind a couple of times, but by far the craziest driving from him and the most entertaining, maybe not on the track, but some of the biggest accidents we've had so far in this competition.
Well, that's enough from us for another week. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't seen the other races, make sure you go and check those out. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you do that as well.
That's right, it all helps us out.
Okay, that's enough from us tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We'll see you next time, and we'll leave you with some of Comp Killer's biggest hits on the way out.